Yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
You alright?
Fine. I just needed a breather.
It sounded like you blew your guts airlock.
Yeah, I barfed. It's just stress.
Esa chamba te va a matar.
We had a leak. My boss called. Dragged me in because we had to intervene. Everyone at Night City HQ is on edge.
But no way you're fucked, right? You're the one who fixes other people's shit.
Jackie, if you work in Arasaka counter intel, you're always fucked. Listen, gotta go. Work won't do itself.
Buena suerte.
Are you all right?
How will Arasaka shine in 2077? That depends
Jesus,
on
the
you.
Eurasian markets are going wild. Not to mention London, Zurich, Warsaw.
Yep. It's disintegrating.
Everyone's reacting to this leak. Markets down.
The onset of American Prohibition, the end of World War I, and the birth of Saburo Arasaka. From an early age, Saburo was heavily involved in the business his father had founded.
Christ, V, you were supposed to be here an hour ago.
Demonstrated the work ethic and natural
Got held up, but I'll be right there.
Fucking Frankfurt. That Abernathy bitch will probably dump it in our laps. Ugh, hanging up. I'll be in my office. And you hurry up.
as a pilot in the Nippon Kaigun, the Japanese Imperial Navy. By the age of 23, he had already achieved the rank of lieutenant. With 20 confirmed aerial victories, he forever will be honored as one of the Imperial...
Militech hit 3 of ours. Now we're evacuating the rest of our facilities in that part of Europe.
Mr. Jenkins asked for you. He's in his office.
Hey, V. It's been ages.
Saying what?
It's me, Frank. We met during Icefall. East Coast, remember?
I didn't know you were in Night City. Have you been?
You know how it is. A week ago, I was still in Cape Town. I heard you're in counter intel. Must have a shit show on your hands right now after Frankfurt. Jenkins is your lead, right? Is he what everyone says he is?
What does everyone say about Jenkins?
That he's effective. Like any psychopath. Apparently, he's gone a little crazier lately.
Hey, he's in a tough spot. The director was supposed to greenlight his promotion when the Japanese arrived. She stabbed him in the back instead. Tell me about the op in Cape Town.
Operation Cargo. You know about it?
Arming local conflicts in Africa. I didn't know that was you.
It was me. We dumped crates full of rifles into the ocean. They had to be pulled out using borrowed fishing boats. Same old circus, but hey, that's how wars are won.
And you? Who do you work under?
Abernathy. She's really good. Came up with the whole Cape Town ploy on her own.
Abernathy. The bitch who burned my boss on the promotion to Spec Ops Director.
You know how it is. Things happen.
They do indeed. Listen, sorry, I'm in a bit of a rush right now. We'll talk another time, okay?
Sure. Good seeing you again.
V was born Kaiya Valerie Akai to Vasuki and Marie Akai in the year 2054. Vasuki worked for the Arasaka Corporation, and he met Marie Brown, a young black trauma team medic, while on a business trip in Chicago. The two had a wild, drunken fling over the course of a week and a half, and then they woke up married. Vasuki helped Marie transfer to Japan, where they both lived and worked for 2 years until Marie got pregnant, and due to some complications, she had to stop working early. Now, Vasuki was under a lot of pressure to earn more money, now that he was the only one in the household earning a wage, and this led him to take risks. And he ended up screwing up some sort of very important job, and it cost him his life. The corporation delivered the news to her while she was in the hospital preparing to give birth. After baby Kaiya was born, the corporation came by the hospital to speak with Marie again. They explained that Vasuki had disgraced himself and his family name by his actions and the Arasaka Corporation, and that getting killed was not enough to redeem him. Marie would be unable to access any death funds owed, and she would get no help at all from the Arasaka organization. However, once her baby daughter reached the age of 14, a full-time school scholarship would be granted to her, and with good enough grades, she would be in line for a decent position within the corporation, setting her up for life. And at age 19, when she began her work for the Arasaka Corporation, Marie would then be entitled to all of the back funds owed to her as her husband's widow. But until then, the two were on their own. Now, it took Marie about 3 years of study, while working 3 dead-end part-time jobs, to be able to pass the needed upgrade courses to return to trauma team work. She started off part-time on call when Kaiya was 3, and Marie hoped to earn enough money to get the two of them eventually back to North America. Meanwhile, life was tough. Kaiya was too young to know it at the time, but her mother had developed an addiction to a street drug, which she started using to enable her to get through all of the shifts she was working when she was working 3 jobs. Marie fondly remembered her late husband, Vasuki, whom she affectionately named Big V because of his booming voice and his big personality. And she never talked bad about him to her daughter. And she took to calling Kaiya Little V, and eventually everyone who knew the girl just called her V. When V was 6, they moved away from Japan, and Marie got work on the trauma team in Night City. It was there that V first met Jackie, who was 2 years older than she was. They remained good, close friends for many years, notwithstanding that one awkward week when V was 14, right after she and Jackie had partied together, and then the two had fooled around together, and it got serious. It took 6 or 7 days for them to work past that, put it behind them, and remain close friends, although they probably were a little less close than they had been before. It was just a little uncomfortable. Now, that all occurred about 6 months before a talent agent discovered V and hired her on the spot as a model. His agency was in New York, and he would fly V to New York twice a month to do photo shoots with her on site. With her half Japanese and half black heritage, she had a haunted and exotic look that magazines loved, and she ended up being a popular model for motorcycle part magazines for quite a while. At 15 years of age, V's mother passed away. Drug overdose got Marie. It was a good thing that V had put away some money from modeling so she was able to support herself at such a young age. She wistfully dreamed of being a rock star, and she practiced her guitar playing whenever she had the time, but it seemed that life and fate had other ideas. By age 16, the modeling jobs were starting to dry up, but someone from the Arasaka Corporation spotted her name in a magazine ad, and they flew to Night City to meet with her. They had lost track of Marie and V some time ago, probably because Marie had changed her last name back to Brown. They reminded Kaiya of the promise of schooling and a good job, and she reluctantly took it. She said goodbye to Jackie and her few other friends. She even gave the Jackster a kiss on the cheek as they parted, and she flew off to Japan once again. She would have to work extra hard to make something of herself, as she was 2 years behind schedule. Now, V kept in touch with Jackie via email mainly. She missed him. V surprised herself by taking naturally to the training and the schooling, and even though she was a bit of an outcast to the others and a late starter too, she kept finishing near the top of her class consistently. At age 19, she graduated her schooling in near record time, especially for someone who was not full Japanese. She started earning a very good salary right away and was put to work within the counterintelligence division. V traveled the world, and although she spent most of her time in Europe, she made it home to Night City for 3 or 4 short stops in her first couple of years, giving her a chance to visit with Jackie briefly. She made a few quick leaps upward in rank, mainly through blunders by her superiors that cost them their jobs, and during this time she found herself both highly motivated to do well and also highly stressed. She wished she still had time to play the guitar, but she didn't have that luxury anymore. And this leads to her one day hollow-calling Jackie, and she spends time after that almost every day talking to him. He is trying to convince her to return to Night City, and she has to admit herself that she is tempted, although she does not tell Jackie that, but she thinks he can sense it anyways. She insists on telling him how much she loves her position here and living on the road in the field offices in various European countries. Now, V is now 23 years old, and the stress is really starting to get to her. She hasn't been making any mistakes, but she's become tempted to use drugs to help her out, a nerve-wracking thought as she knows how her mom overdosed. It doesn't help that Arasaka, a corporation, expects their employees to remain sharp by using company-prescribed drugs that enable them to stay connected to massive amounts of online data for longer without blowing a synapse or two. V has to break down to start using these prescribed drugs very early in her career or get left far behind in the company, and so she reluctantly partakes in order to do her best work. She is also drinking a lot more than she used to at this point. V gets a call from her superior, Arthur Jenkins, to meet with him in the office in Night City. She is excited to be flying back to Night City at last, although she doubts it will be for long. Moreover, she isn't entirely sure about Jenkins and his motivations for wanting to see her there in such a far-off place. Jenkins has a reputation for being hard on women. Hard on those who say no to him, making their work lives very miserable, and hard in other ways on those who give in to his advances, as several young women in the department have mysteriously turned up dead, most of them found to have died by asphyxiation during intercourse. V will need to have her head on a swivel for this meeting if things go in this direction.
Emergency protocols active. System security confirmed.
Don't look, but that's her. Jenkins' girl.
Well, I couldn't work with that prick.
Please enter the antechamber. Visitor authorization granted.
Are you online?
Welcome to
Can you
Cyberpunk
get access
2077,
to their
everybody.
preliminary... Have a seat, V. Be right with you.
My name is Dredd.
We have to handle this voting issue before we lose our bases in the Sea of Clouds. They're about to begin. What's the situation? Yeah, just as we thought. You know what to do. Start now. Director Abernathy.
I watched the vote. What the hell was that?
A deep clean after the shit Frankfurt dumped on us. As we agreed, I got rid of the problem.
I told you to resolve the problem, not massacre the European Space Council. Do you understand what the cover-up will cost?
We would have lost the license. Now we gained a week. That's a win.
Path of least resistance always. No nuance. Has you written all over it. We're not done talking about this.
Welcome, everybody.
I hate that bitch. I always have.
Always meaning how long?
Before Night City, we worked on an assignment in Osaka. 2 years of subterfuge. She spent them digging a trap for me. When she became director of Spec Ops, that's when she finally shoved me in it. Now she's holding a gun to my head to make sure I don't try anything. But she won't pull the trigger because she needs me. I do what she doesn't have the guts to do.
Divide and conquer. Effective strategy.
Effective. What would you do in my position?
Honestly,
Please.
there's not much you can do. She's got the Night City board on her side. If she wants you out, well, you understand.
I do. Seems we see eye to eye on this issue. Take this. It's what I've collected over the past weeks. Biometrics, trauma team card, names of her closest associates. Driver, chief of security, lover, lover's husband. Everything. Use it, and make sure Abernathy won't be a problem anymore. Said it yourself. She's left me no choice.
If anyone finds out we even talked about this, I'll go down with you.
That's true. But everyone knows you only made it to where you are thanks to me. So it's not like they could ever believe you played no part in it.
What'll happen if I refuse?
Don't ask stupid questions. This isn't a request, V. We seem to understand each other. Take this, too.
Cred ship transactions are traceable. Paper disappears as soon as you spend it.
What can I say? Use this money only, find the right people for the job, no corporate affiliation. And for the core task, use someone you know inside out. Are we clear?
Yeah, I think we're clear.
Good. In that case, I'll await your report. And good luck with it. I have my AV waiting outside. It's yours to use. And don't disappoint me. Jenkins, Night City Counterintelligence.
Oh boy, everybody. V has stepped in it, and she ain't getting off her shoe very easily this time.
Yes. Black clinics. Operating outside earthly jurisdiction.
We're doing quite a bit of poking around in this series, looking for loot and secrets and all kinds of things.
I have those reports you asked for?
I don't have the time. Just send them my way.
Hey, V, you alive? How's things in the Viper Pit?
Viper Pit. Yeah. Couldn't have said it better.
You in some trouble?
Not yet. Just need a soul I can trust for now.
That kind of sounded like a yes. Meet me at Lizzie's. Be there in an hour.
I need your stamp on something. It's possible one of our assets was exposed.
Is it Frankfurt again?
No, different issue. Local.
Tell me. Quick version.
Our agent at Biotechnica suspects they might be onto him. They recently granted him red security clearance. That's top. He's been fishing for dirt, but it's been slow.
Your point.
They're clean. Like we run orphanages clean. Bleached server clean. We suspect they flagged him and are feeding him phony data. Should we greenlight exfil or let him keep looking?
Projected risks.
Limited threat to life, not Biotechnica's style. Blackmail's possible, leveraged against false accusations in the media. The guy has kids. He'd crack.
Keep in there digging. We invested way too much getting him that deep to back out now.
You sure?
Do I really need to repeat myself?
Oh, of course not.
We've got a lot of money. That will allow us to do some shopping. I know it's not what you want to see me do, so I won't let you see this part. I'll be back in a bit. After a whole lot of shopping to fill our wardrobe with the nice money the man gave us. I'm sure that's what he meant it for me to do that with.
I didn't say anything of the sort.
Off she
They'll be
goes.
searching for dirt on us now. Right. No.
Lunar bases are huge.
Did you see the report on the vote? I mean, shit.
The world's going to tear us apart when the word gets around.
The world's never going to find out. If you do know the truth, they won't know it.
Access granted. Please provide your destination.
Bring up district analytics.
Increased NCPD presence and activity has been reported in Haywood. No official statement has been forthcoming. Intercepted radio communications suggest MaxTac has been sent to the area. A widespread power failure has been reported in Santo Domingo. All other districts exhibit activity within expected parameters.
Destination, Lizzie's bar.
Noted. En route.
This is N54 News broadcasting with a breaking story for you. A conference of the European Space Council screeched to a grisly halt following a failure in a neural stabilization system. 5 European Space Council members are dead, while 3 remain in critical condition. Authorities are still looking into what might have caused this shocking incident. The council members were all wearing Biotechnica-provided devices. The corporation's representatives have, as yet, refused to comment. Our reporter is on the scene. We'll have updates on developments as they come to light. Stay with N54 News for the latest.
It's good to be back in Cyberpunk 2077. I will say that. It's been a while. It's been a while. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. This is heavily modded. We'll talk about that later.
Hello, V.
Yes? We weren't scheduled to connect until the end of the week.
Quantified Satori received notification of a somewhat troubling biometric reading. I felt I should call. Is everything in order?
Dealing with a temporary nuisance. Nothing you should worry about.
Just think back to our last session. The neuromotor relaxation exercises 3 times a day. They'll soothe and lift your spirit. I know this.
Sure, okay. See you later.
Anyways, it is heavily modded, but most of the mods are towards character creation and clothing mods. But there's a few others. Nothing's changed the gameplay dramatically. I also didn't fool around much with weather and lighting mods because they are way too taxing on my computer to deal with. This game is a little taxing on it to begin with. It's quite the game.
No designated landing site has been detected at the destination.
Find a spot close to the bar, as close as you can. Fuck procedures.
Initiating landing sequence based on new parameters.
We do have thicker crowds, thicker traffic. We have more reaction by both V and the people around her when you bump into them, when you get hit by cars, that kind of thing. And the gang violence, the gang-on-gang violence will definitely be ratcheted up. As well, there'll be a lot more gore in your death. In everyone's death in this game.
What's your problem, Psycho Suit? This look like a landing pad to you? Could have fucking crushed us. Jesus Christ.
Okay, no, hey, we ain't looking for no beef with you. Leave me alone.
Oh, and why is this happening?
Here's our V. So V is half Black American and half Japanese. Let's see. What do we want here for our nice little screenshot? I don't really. Oh, I think all that stuff's fine. We'll do that. We'll leave all this stuff. And we'll hide the UI. Take a screenshot. There we go. Thanks, guys. That was fun. Patch jeans. Oh, we've already got all our stuff here, so we could technically wear something else. Action blocked. Oh, it's going to be doing one of those things right now. It won't allow me to change right now. Okay, good to know. Team is picky about things sometimes.
Seems trouble once in.
I don't want any trouble. Just here on business.
Good to hear. Welcome to Lizzie's.
Thanks. Why are there forceps in the bathroom? I don't want it. Looking for stuff we can sell or use or sell and use or use and then sell. Shower, no. Oh, can you? Medical stuff. Girls, you look amazingly alike.
Mr. Stud, all night, every night. Don't be scared.
Don't make trouble. There's smoke. This bark.
I have a lot of the music turned off in this game, so you won't hear anything that's copyrighted. Just be silent.
Yes? What's up?
I don't know. What is up? Yeah, it's a little unnerving sometimes when everybody's dancing around and nothing's actually happening. There's no sound.
There's that Preem new place. We went there yesterday. Huh. Drawing a blank.
You try that new one?
Not yet.
Grab whatever we can. Right back here. Have we been here before? We're supposed to go down a flight of stairs here? Yeah. Here we go. By the way, I decided not to put a face cam up for this one, but let me know down below what you think if you want to see a face cam playing this or not. I don't know if it really matters. Might matter to some of you,
Dumped her
though.
already. Yeah, no surprise there.
Cream. You drink? No? Hey, Jackie.
Don't come here often, do you? It's good to see you, chica. Now sit down and tell me what's got your shorts in a knot.
It's good to see you too, Jack. How you been?
I got sparks flying between the Valentino boys and Maelstrom. Eddie's there for the taking, as long as you don't get flatlined. Yeah, I know how it is. I can't complain, but we ain't here to shoot the shit about me.
No.
Let me hear about this problem of yours.
Jackie, before I start, this stays between us.
Por supuesto.
I'm serious. This thing, it could ruin me.
So could I. You do realize who you're talking to, right? A guy who's done this before. Remember what happened in Mexico, at the border? I peep one word.
I know. You saved my ass. If word about the cartels had gotten out...
But it didn't. And this won't either. That's why you came to see dear old Jackie.
Data shard. Take it. What do you think?
Won't come cheap. It'll have to be done on the sly. No trail. Hard eddies only.
Got the money.
Full crew job for sure. Techie, maybe two. A runner with a gold-plated brain. And a driver with wheels from hell. Not to mention, a solo.
Mm-hmm. The piece I'm missing.
That what you need from me? My trigger finger to zero this lady?
Delicate situation, I know. It's why I need somebody I can trust.
This ain't no delicate situation, hermana. It's a hit job. Plain and simple.
You know how Arasaka operates. Or... okay, maybe you don't. This isn't a professional request I can refuse.
But I can. And I am. And you should too. Now, what do you say we liquor up and talk life? Gracias, mamita. Double tequila with grenadine and lime. Nothing better for drowning nerves.
To this.
Was that a toast? The hell does that even mean? You raise a glass to your mama, your hermana. To the mamacita you'll meet at the bar. But this doesn't say a damn thing. To this. This job and all the rest of that corpo bullshit. You know what it is? Un pacto con el diablo. Been saying it all along. Sold your soul to those Arasaka fuckers. Today, they got you to zero somebody. Tomorrow, they'll get somebody else to zero you.
Think I have a choice? If I refuse, they take everything and leave me nothing.
Yeah, well, let them. They'll also take the fist they got gripping your balls. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty picky about who I let touch my balls. And Saburo and his matones, oh, they definitely do not make the cut.
Maybe someday. But for now, I'm still well within their reach.
You'll always be within reach. Always Hey, you lost? Got a problem?
V, is that right?
Did Jenkins send you? Don't believe I know you.
You don't, but we know you very well. Jenkins assigned you a task today. You'll share all the details with us.
No, don't believe I will. That's between me and Jenkins. Fuck!
How you feeling? Pretty sharp dive, huh? Your access to company networks is hereby revoked. In 2 minutes, any company cybernetics in your possession will cease functioning. Give us the data you received from Jenkins. This will conclude termination procedures.
How the hell did you find out?
That is not your concern. The data, now.
Information's on the shard.
Smart choice.
We done?
With the formalities, yes. But I think Abernathy would gladly up our fee for ridding her of a piece of rot like you. Stand up. You're coming with us. Come on, move it.
Kaiya, Spirit. I think you fellas might have forgotten just how far from home you are. Not sure this barrio's your style, let alone a healthy option. Queda claro?
Is that a threat?
Well, you start shooting, maybe we join in, huh? Before you know it, somebody might die today.
We have what we came for. It'll do for now.
Ooh, dodged one there. Hijo de la chingada. V, how you feel? You all right?
I can't breathe.
Need help?
No. It's just... withdrawal syndrome. Sort of. Think they cut off my hormone regulators. Biomon and stat analysis system. Body's got to adjust.
Hey. Should I get you to a Ripper? Or, I guess, maybe trauma team's on its way.
TT policy's gone, Jack. So are my biochem controllers. Company pad. I mean, they have seized. My bank account, not frozen, seized.
Jesus, these fuckers move fast. You sure you feel okay, though? I mean...
Give me a minute. Get my shit together. That'd be that, Jack. Just lost control of my life. Completely.
I'd say you got it back. You couldn't say no to them. So they said it to you. This is a turn for the better. You'll see. Besides, you haven't lost everything.
About to say I still have a friend. That's sweet.
No, dumbass. You still got that wad for the hit job, don't you? Probably some fat-ass chunk of cha-ching.
I just spent some
right for a
already.
new start.
Maybe about 7,000.
That's right, chica. Buckle up. Hey, you hearing all right? Don't look so hot. V! Hey, hermana. Your new life. It starts now.
Night City! Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams. Ooh, I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her. Every new day here means 100 new arrivals, but only half these gonks will survive a year, and that's if it's a good one. And why do these peeps come to NC? Well, to be street samurai like Morgan, Blackhand, and Waylon Boa Boa. The greater the risk, the bigger the bounty, kids. Or so they say. But you can only be a major league player for so long. The faster you live, the faster you burn out. If you don't get a bullet to the brain first. NC's legends. Know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard. Matters not where you're from. Matters not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk. In Night City. The city of dreams.
Chick we're looking for is somewhere in this building. Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her. Eyes and ears open, all right? Speaking of which, got you a little something. Militech training shard. In case you need to,
Low
brush
when
up on your
Jackie's head
dance
doesn't fit in
moves.
vehicles.
Down for some target practice in VR?
Not now, Jack. No time. Maybe later.
Sure. Mañana.
Will Kako give you any tips and tricks for the job?
I'm not your mother. Just do what I pay you for. It's easy work. Yeah.
Let's do this.
My ride.
Elevator. This way.
A very, very sweet ride. Hell yeah. All right, everybody.
Your movie.
That's going to be it for this episode. So come on back next time, and there will be a next time, and we'll play some more Cyberpunk 2077 with Kaiya Valerie Akai, aka V. My name is Dread, and this is Parting Mist. Thank you all for your time. We'll see you next time, and don't forget, the arts are very important, and so are the artists and the content creators out there. Don't worry about me. I'm not looking for anything. But I'm telling you, if you find a content creator you enjoy, see them for the artistic talent they are, and be thankful for them, and tell them thank you. And you know what? Go out and look at some art. Go out and touch some art. If it's art you're allowed to touch. And by all means, if you're artistic at all, make some art. And please remember how important art is to the human spirit. And please, 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 do not use AI art unless it is a last resort. We need to keep art in the hands of humans. Once again, my name is Trent. Good night.